We out here at Ace Cafe. Doors are open. Everybody's loving it. Heading downtown to the Ace Cafe for the van meetup, van night at Ace Cafe tonight in the bread truck. Just getting into downtown Orlando, about to pull into Ace Cafe right now, just around the corner. We out here at Ace Cafe, and I got the bread truck for everybody to see. The doors are open. It is open house. Everybody's loving it. Everybody's loving the new look with the Merito logo. Anyways, we got a lot of cool vans that came out here tonight. A ton of really cool old classic stuff. Here's the Corvair van, a classic Survivor Econoline conversion van, the Survivor Chevy G30 van. Look at this guy. All original. 70,000 miles. Thing has never been touched. Look at that. Totally original. It's so clean. Look at this thing. And then we got this one. This is a Ford Econoline 150. This is called a Seeker. It's got a pirate themed build. Check this out with the porthole windows. Look at that. How amazing is that? Look at the mermaid ashtray and the cigarette lighter next to it. That is really awesome. Oh, and there's a mirror on the ceiling, of course. Let's go around the side and take a look in the doors. Look at the bar. It's got like a pirate bar. How awesome is that? Man, this van is really cool. What a cool look. Features on the ceiling. The camper vent. I love it. So cool. This is pretty cool. It's like a fire rescue looking thing. Nice roof rack. Big, huge winch. Here we have a Honda Odyssey, one of my favorite minivans. And he's got dad swag. That's right, the Cookie Monster. Check out the Cookie Monster on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. This guy, the back door. Yeah. Inside, so the sign is like a post. Did Dad eat it yet? Yeah. Look at this beast right here. That thing is awesome. Oh yeah.
Maybe it was built in 40, I don't know. What kind of body you going to put?
Really sick. We're out here in the bread truck, and I have another much needed package that just came in the mail from Mill Supply. The bread truck has encountered yet another breakdown here in Central Florida. It happened right in Orlando. I went to van night last night. The bread truck suspension failed on me last night. The front coil spring on the right side completely collapsed. And I had to get some stuff going. I already had some shocks on the way with sway bar bushings. And I knew those needed to be replaced. So I had those en route already from Mill Supply. They just got here today. But last night, I had a pretty devastating setback. The suspension on the front has completely collapsed, and I have to do the coil springs too. So I need to do shocks, coil springs, and sway bar bushings all in like the next couple of days because I got to get on the road. Thankfully, Mill Supply had all the parts I need in stock, and I'm going to open up the box right now here on camera so you guys can take a look at what came in the box. All right, let's get this package open and see what we got from my favorite step van company, millsupply.com. Okay, a whole bunch of goodies. This is a motor mount. I'm not planning on putting this in right away, but I wanted to have a spare because I think I have one going bad on my driver's side. So there's a motor mount. I got two new sway bar bushings. Very simple. They go in the sway bar up front on the front suspension. I got one that's blown out, but I'm going to replace the pair so that both sides match. Then we got a set of 4. Well, it's actually not a set because they're 2 different kinds, but 2 front shocks and 2 rear shocks for the step van. These all got to go in the next couple of days to improve the ride in the step van a little bit. The suspension has been compromised for quite some time and it needs a major overhaul. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to replace a lot of components on the suspension in just a couple days here. What else do we got here? We got 4 more boxes. Now, this has been something that I was resistant to for a while, but on my channel, I've had a lot of people mention my mirrors and how they look. So I finally caved in and got myself a nice new set of stainless steel mirrors, a full matching set. So I got 2 new convex, like fish eye mirrors. Let me open these up. Yep, I got 2 new of those mirrors. Then I also got 2 new of the flat mirrors, the flat glass, also in stainless steel, and nice flat glass. So that's what it'll look like on one side. It'll be kind of like, you know, stacked, but both sides are going to have nice new stainless steel mirrors on the bread truck, so that'll be a big improvement to the appearance of the truck too. I won't have that crusty, rusty mirror anymore. Boom, that's a lot of mirror. So I'd like to give a big shout out to Mill Supply for sending out these parts so quickly. I just had this problem on Friday night, and here it is just a few days later, and I got all the parts. So thank you so much, Mill Supply. Special shout out to you, Jim. And thanks for working with me on all this stuff, because the bread truck's a bit of a mess and it needs a lot of repair. So thank goodness. Tomorrow I have the coil springs coming in, so I think I might run this truck up to the shop, get all the stuff started, and I'll bring the coil springs in tomorrow when they arrive. So I'm excited. I got to get a bunch of stuff done in the next couple days here. There's this monster dragonfly that got in the bread truck. Look at that thing. It's huge. I'm gonna grab it and put it outside. Come on, buddy, it's okay. Wow, he's huge. They're huge, I should say. Okay, let me put you outside here. Take it easy, buddy. There it goes. Well, I gotta do something right now. I found a place that's gonna work on the bread truck. They have also done work in the past on the bread truck, so they're familiar with it. They're gonna do some suspension repair, some much needed suspension repair. So I'm gonna take it up there right now. I'm just emptying all the things out of it, and I got the Mill Supply parts in the box right there. So they're gonna be installing all the parts from Mill Supply onto the bread truck. I gotta get going up there right now. I'm bagging everything up. There's a little bit of clutter here, but not much. Bread truck is moving in, moving out. We got the bread truck rolling. Heading to the doctor. Get a little bit of repair done. I'm out here at Auto Mechanic Shop dropping the bread truck off for a major suspension repair. I need to replace almost everything on the suspension. It collapsed the other day at van night. Let me show you what the bread truck looks like right now. You see how slouched down that side is? It is not even at all. The whole thing is like sagging down. I noticed this when I got home. Something happened when I was at van night, and the coil spring just really freaking failed in a bad way. It's been failing for a long time, and when I got the truck, it already had a wicked lean to it. But let me tell you the story of what happened on the way home from van night. It was pretty crazy. I was driving down the main drag in Orlando, Florida, is Colonial Drive. 50 is what it's called, Highway 50. And you know, there's potholes and stuff like that and bumps in the road, but I went over a manhole cover that was probably like an inch or two sunk in below the pavement. And the truck hit it pretty hard, and the right front tire started vibrating violently. I lost control of the steering wheel. I couldn't really turn it, and I started to drift in the lane a little bit. So as that's happening, I was doing about 40 miles an hour. I slowed it down to about 20, and I stopped the vibration. It stopped, and I was able to get it kind of under control, and I kept rolling, and it seemed fine. I pulled over, checked it out, everything seemed okay with it, so I kept rolling at a slow pace, and it got me home. Well, I just drove it here again today, and it drove okay, but there's something not right about it. The spring up there completely collapsed. It is now only an inch away from the bump stop on the frame. The control arm is completely up. That spring is smushed, and the shock is no help either, because those are completely blown out as well. So I'm doing a whole slew of stuff to the bread truck. Actually, I'm not doing it. Auto Mechanic Shop, in conjunction with my sponsor, Mill Supply, who supplied the parts to do this repair. We're getting all the suspension on the bread truck taken care of, and he's even going to look into an airbag option and see kind of what that might cost to do a airbag suspension on this too. While he's in there and he's got the coils off, why not throw an airbag in there? That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, I'm just waiting on a ride to get back so I can go work on the Volkswagen a little bit. It is 95% done. I am so close to being finished with it and it going up for sale and taking all the pictures that needs to be done. So I gotta get back. I gotta get back to the Volkswagen and get it going. So thanks to my sponsor, Mill Supply, for sending out the parts super fast. It is really great to get this suspension taken care of after all this time. I mean, if something like that thing had happened when I was going down Colonial Drive here in Orlando, if that had happened when I was on the road coming down the side of a mountain, it could have been disastrous. The bread trucker could have been toast. See what I did there? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you very soon right down the road. Bye, bread truck. Goodbye. Bye. Nate over at Warehouse Wraps. We'll see you soon. I'd also like to give a big shout out to my Aunt Cindy, my aunt and uncle bread trucker, for sending me this awesome t-shirt from their local watering hole. They love this place and they wanted to send me a shirt. So thanks for the shirt. It's cool. Appreciate it. I'll do lots of building and working on the step van in this shirt. My aunt and uncle bread trucker.